Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great and rare trade-in value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, let me apologize for my voice. I'm got some kind of little head cold right now, and it's losing my voice in and out. So we'll try to stumble through this video together here. Today is first one of these I've ever had, folks. This is a tiny home, and I knew it was just a matter of time before we got one in, but I'm pretty impressed, folks, and I'm like you. I've seen these on TV and seen the shows and all that, but this is a brand new 2017. We traded on it. They used it from the company that built it. They used it for a display model, so it's never been stayed in. It's a 8.5 foot wide by 29.5 feet long. So this is something that you can tow with the 1-ton dually pickup truck, and we do have delivery service available. Before we get started, folks, let me point out one thing. This is not an RV. It's not a travel trailer. It's not a camper. It's almost completely different than an RV. So many of the components are not the same. This thing is about 2-inch thick insulation. I mean, it's designed like a home to be used year-round. Metal roof. I mean, it's like the totally polar opposite of an RV. You know, this thing is not made to be towed to the lake for the weekend. This is made to tow it somewhere and leave it. It doesn't have tail lights. It doesn't have marker lights. It doesn't have light hookups. These things, like I said, they're like a little mobile home. They're made to just drop somewhere and leave it. So if you're thinking of buying something like this to move around from place to place, you need to buy an RV. You don't need to buy a tiny home. That's not what this is designed to do, folks. It's all electric. Hooks up to 20 amp electric, which surprised me, but it does a great job with only 20 amp electric service. It doesn't have any 12-volt system. Doesn't have propane system. It's all electric, just like your own home, but you don't have to have 220. In fact, it's hooked into an orange outdoor extension cord right now, and it powers everything up inside of it. Of course, folks, when you set this up, you are going to have sewer and water hookups as well as electric hookups to fully operate this tiny home. Got over a 10-foot interior height. I mean, this has actually got a really nice feel to it, folks. Let's take a look inside. Like I said, folks, first one of these I've ever been in, first one I've ever shot a video on. So, and I've done some crazy stuff, but very well insulated. Notice the LED black lights in it. Got a high loft, which you can use for storage or whatever you want to up there. And the decorations and all that go with it as well. Here in the back, got electric refrigerator and freezer. Folks, you got to understand, the tiny home lifestyle is minimal. Still got all the stickers in the fridge. So, you know, this is a totally change of pace for most of you. But here in the back, it does have a little electric water heater too, so you can have hot water. Got a space maker oven, so you can nuke stuff in here. Now, it does not have a traditional stovetop and oven. You'd have to get one to fit in here if you wanted to, or if you want us to get you one, we'll be happy to get it for you, add it to the price. Depends on how much you're going to cook. A lot of people in these tiny homes, they use a microwave, they might use a hot plate or a grill. So you may not even need an oven and a stovetop. Got some storage right here. Got track lighting right here. Got another loft area up here, which is perfect for storage. Little sofa does fold out, make a little bed. You got a little half booth right here that can sleep. You can sleep one on the edge, or sit one at the edge of the sofa, and one back there for eating. Then you got a table and 2 chairs right here. HDTV. I like the wood grain that they used in this. It's the total opposite from an RV. That's good quality stuff in here, folks. Got a ceiling fan. This unit has got two window unit air conditioners, which, considering you're only talking about a 29 by 8.5 foot space, that's all you need. You got one here in the back and one in the front under the bed. And one thing I do like about this one over the ones you see on TV, you don't have to crawl up into a loft to go to sleep. You know, that's one thing I would not like about these things, especially me being 6'4" and 280 pounds. I would rather have a bedroom on the main level, and that's what this one's got. And it's one of the few I've seen with bunks. It's got two bunks right here, got foam rubber mattresses. It's got a lower storage compartment, and it's not really made to be a bunk because it's a lot shorter. It cuts off right there with the curtain in, so you're not going to sleep anybody down there anyway. So you've got two bunks, sofa makes a bed, your bed in the back. Bathroom looks good, folks. It's got a regular residential style commode, not one of those composting toilets. And folks, I know everybody has opinions about the composting toilets. Folks, I don't want a bucket of human feces with sawdust on it 10 foot away from where I sleep. I don't care what they say about them, folks. There is no way that I would have a composting toilet in anything. But that's a regular household toilet, so you will have to have sewer hookup. Water heaters underneath the kitchen sink. Of course, it goes to your shower. Got a little stand-up small shower right here. Plenty of LED lights so they don't use a lot of electricity. Notice the wood paneling. It looks great, folks. And the master bedroom has a queen island bed. Again, over 10 foot tall ceiling so you don't get claustrophobic. There is storage underneath the bed. You've got a TV in here as well. Plenty of windows. These are insulated windows. This camper is built very, very thick, folks. It's about 2 inches thick, so it's definitely going to stand up to the wintertime use. Got a ceiling fan in here as well, and again, you see all the LED lighting. Some drawers under there. These drawers are why your bottom bunk is shorter, because it takes out the bunk space for those drawers. So I guess technically you could take that unit out and have an extra bunk if you needed it, but you're going to give up extra storage. And folks, this thing is heavy. It's going to take a 1-ton dually truck to move it. You don't have a 1-ton dually truck. We've got a big Freightliner Western hauler we'll be happy to deliver this thing with. That's what we picked it up with. This is a lot heavier than an RV, so you're not going to be able to pull this with a single wheel truck. I don't know the exact weight, but like I said, these are made to take somewhere, leave it, and that's where it sits. You can underpin it, you can put a deck on it, you can do a lot of stuff to it, folks. Anyway, I'm sure you've watched these things online, looked at these things up and seen them on the shows, and they were $55,000, $60,000. And folks, I was going to ask $29,900 for this thing, but I got to looking at them online, and there is a couple of used ones for $29,900. So I like to price my stuff, even though this is a brand new one. I like to price it lower than anybody else on the internet, just like I do my RVs. So I'm pricing it $24,900 firm, not taking a dime less than that, folks. And I challenge you to try to find one for any less than that, especially a brand new one. Now, folks, these are not RVs, so traditional financing doesn't exist for these. I have found some banks that finance tiny homes. They process them more like a real estate loan, so I don't know what the process is involved. I can't contact them directly on your behalf, so if you want to finance this thing, I'll be happy to send you the link and the phone numbers to their websites. You can call them and get the ball rolling. I don't know if it's something that can be done in a couple of days, or it may be like a real estate loan. You may take up to 30 or 45 days. I'm not sure. I don't know if if you have to own the property it's sitting on or not. So you'll have to check in on all that if you need to finance it. And we do take trade-ins, obviously. We trade for stuff besides RVs and obviously tiny homes. We'll trade for cars, trucks, boats, motorcycles, jet skis, tractors, anything of value we can legally sell. we'll trade for. Guns, jewelry, gold, silver, coin collections. We've traded for it all, folks, in the last 49 years that we've been in business. And you know what, folks? We may start getting more into these tiny homes. This is kind of a test one. At first, we were kind of thinking we didn't want to trade for it, but we did. And I'm going to see how it does. And if it does good, we may start selling some of these. And when you combine how popular these tiny homes are getting, and you combine that with Parkway RV's price, you've got a winning combination right there, folks. Don't go out and spend 30 grand on a used one. I can sell you this one for under 25 out the door. And it's brand new, never been stayed in. Call us at 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. If you need financing, like I said, you need to call us before bidding on eBay. It's going on eBay and going on several different websites. I think it's going to sell. I really do. Y'all, again, I apologize for my voice, folks. Anyway, call us. We're family owned and operated for 49 plus years. You know, we sell almost 600 used RVs a year. We take just about anything in on trade. And this is interesting. It really is. $24.9, folks. Like I said, I was going to $29.9 it, and it will sell just as fast for $29.9 as it will for $24.9. But I want to be the cheapest on the internet, so that's what I have to do to make it the cheapest. That's fine. It's no big deal to me. But that is a firm, haggle-free price. Call us before you come down, make an appointment. We'll plug it into power so you can see everything work. And if you need delivery, just contact our sales department. Tell them where you live at, and we'll give you a quote on delivery. Now, as far as setup, folks, we'll just have to kind of play that by ear. You may have to have somebody to help set you up as far as hooking everything up, because I use retired truck drivers for my delivery drivers. A lot of them are not physically able to get down and do a lot of physical labor. So, you know, we'll just have to play that by ear. You may have to have a contractor or a carpenter come out, or a handyman to come out and help you get set up if you don't know how to do it. It's pretty simple. Plumbing it into PVC and hooking it into water and 20 amp power. Thank you for watching, folks. If you have any questions, call us, email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com, and give me your idea in the comments of this video, folks. Let me know if you think the tiny home is a good thing for us or a bad thing, or, you know, give us your opinion of it. Like I said, this is something that obviously, if we can sell them as quick as we sell RVs, why not? Why not sell these? And we can certainly get in with a couple of different manufacturers about selling these things new. But like I said, we're just testing the water. Traded for it. Figure it's a great opportunity to see how it does, and we'll just play it by ear. Anyway, folks, give us a call, email us. Remember, folks, we can give you the links to get financing, to get the financing process started. Again, I'm not sure how long it takes. I did notice one lender on their website was advertising APR as low as 3.24, and that was through SunTrust Bank. So, like I said, I don't know what all was involved with it. I don't know if it's a real estate loan, if it's considered like a car or an RV loan. I'm not sure, folks. But like I said, if you'll call us, or email us, we'll send you over the links for financing. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.